Hi, this is Simcha Feuerman here to talk to you about how to listen to yourself. Yes, everybody wants to be listened to, so maybe a good place to start is to learn how to listen to yourself. One way to understand how the mind works is that we're not so much one entity, one uh, 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 way of thinking. We have in our head almost a committee. Uh, think of it as a noisy town hall meeting where you have all different kinds of voices. There's one voice that's saying, I want to eat breakfast now. There's another voice that's saying, I need to be much more serious and buckle down. There's another voice that's saying, I want to run out and play. There's another voice that says, I need to take care of some bills that I didn't pay. The point is that within us exist these different voices, and it's kind of helpful in a way to consider yourself as the moderator, which we would call in fancy psychological terms the ego, which is somehow like a sense of self and a moderator. But within this context, there are many, many voices and many opinions. Now, if you run a respectful town hall meeting, you give everybody a chance to be heard. Now, listening to somebody's opinion doesn't mean you agree, but it means you give that person a chance to speak and be considered. And this is exactly how we should treat ourselves. Respect for others starts with respect for ourselves. And respect for ourselves starts with something that's going on inside us, actually listening, not obeying, absolutely not obeying, but listening to the different voices inside us. If we don't do that, it's very interesting. Freud wrote about this a long time ago. He said, imagine you take somebody and you ostracize them. You throw them out of the room. Imagine a misbehaving child. You throw him out of the classroom. Does he stop there? Does he really stop there? No, he doesn't stop there. He starts banging on the door. If there's a window in the door, he'll press his face up against the glass to distract the other family members. That's what you might call, in layman's terms, a neurosis. It's this unmet bundle of psychological energy that is being discarded, is being sent into exile, and not being regarded in any way. Now, if you would take that misbehaving child and make him into the chalkboard monitor, send him out to get a coffee, give him some valuable task, or even ask him what's his opinion about what we're studying, you might get a better response. So what I'm suggesting over here in this little discussion is that within us we have many different voices and many different concerns. And our job is not to necessarily obey them, but it's very important to listen to them. That means making time to sit quietly and observe your thoughts and notice. Sometimes a thought is not just a thought, it's a feeling in your stomach, in your head. But think of what it's trying to say. Ask that part of your body, what are you trying to say to me? What do you feel right now? And as you begin to develop this art of listening to the different parts of yourself, you become wiser and stronger, and you also don't get drained by this misbehaving imp who's banging on the door. You don't have these neurotic bundles of energies distracting you because you're considering and listening to each part of yourself.